Welcome once again to the water cooler. When you think of imagination in pop culture, who comes to mind? Disney, right? After all, they've built an empire based on the power of the imagination. And when you go to Disney World, as I have recently, there's ample evidence of imagination at work. It's in Peter Pan's pirate ship that takes you soaring over London. It's in the high-tech wizardry that brings the history of communications to life. It's in the Art Deco streetscapes that immerse you in your favorite fantasies about LA, Hollywood, and the West Coast good life. So if anyone were qualified to make a ride or an attraction based on the theme of imagination, it should be Disney. It should be Disney, but based on the evidence, it's not.
It's Figment.
The best part of the imagination ride at Epcot was getting off. The ride, I mean.
Good.
So what went wrong? After all, the current ride is a substantial improvement over the previous imagination ride that Disney had at Epcot for years. And they had a terrific comic actor, Eric Idle of Monty Python fame, to serve as our tour guide and virtual host. Part of the problem is this guy here. Unfortunately, he's not a figment of your imagination. He's a figment, literally called Figment of Disney's imagination. He's supposed to be cute, but instead he's merely annoying. You and me, Figment, I'm afraid we're soul brothers. But the bigger problem is that each of the tableaus just falls flat. No grand illusions, no surprises, no magic. What happened? I think Disney was overwhelmed by the enormity of the possibilities. Here's what I mean. Years ago, I read a great book by the psychiatrist Rollo May called The Courage to Create. In it, he arrives at a surprising conclusion. Creative people need limits. For marketers, this is all really good news. Every day, we face serious limits. Thank goodness. Because each of those limits forces us to think more creatively in order to face our marketing challenges. Can't afford pay-per-click? You try organic search engine optimization methods that work even better. Don't have sufficient staff? You work on deliverables that you can use over and over again, as web content, as conference handouts, as direct mail inserts, as leave-behinds for sales calls, etc. Embrace your limits as a stimulus to your creativity. When you do, imagination will no longer be a figment, but a magical friend.
Isn't this great?
Yeah.